Good morning. As I mentioned in my last video, we were going to head to Elgol beach for sunset. We did arrive last night, but we arrived just a little bit too late to really hone down a composition and try and get some decent photos. So we've actually stayed here for the night in the vans and going to head down there for sunrise. I don't think it's normally classed as a sunrise location, but I think it could work. Reasons being, we do have some clouds in the sky, so hopefully if they catch a bit of the sunrise light, that will help. And then the mountains in the background, which you won't be able to see at the moment, we're looking out to them on the west. And obviously with the sun rising in the east, hopefully we might even get some alpine glow in a perfect world, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, it's about 7:30. We're going to give it about 20 minutes before we start to walk over. The rocks around here can be a bit treacherous, so if you do come this way, make sure you wear some decent footwear with some good grip. Yeah, one little trip could be quite dangerous. Anyway, so yeah, give it about 20 minutes. We're going to head over there and see what we can find. I'll give you an update when we get there. So yeah, Gareth Danks left his car in the car park last night. You may remember from one of Steve Stanstain's videos, he played a little trick on Paul Compton by putting a car park ticket on his car. Well, the same might be happening to Gareth Danks this morning. I'm not going to show the car because it's not fair to show his registration plate, but yeah, this could be quite funny. Right then everyone, so worked our way down the beach. The vans and stuff are just back that way. Yeah, as I say, it's a bit treacherous, especially when it's pitch black, so if you come here, please do be careful. But yeah, I think I've got my first shot, and you know what, I think it's a really nice composition. I'm not the most competent seascape photographer going. I live, you know, at least 2 hours away from the seaside, so I don't get a chance to go very often, but basically I've got these mountains, which I have no idea what they're called, in the background, and I've got this like kind of little headland thing going on here, and there's this, basically the sea is just filtering through this little channel just here, and yeah, creating some lovely effects of obviously swirling sea. It's still blue hour, but I've got a couple of shots which I think work quite well in the blue hour. One thing I'm going to have to change though is just there is what looks to be like a buoy or something like that, which yeah, with a long exposure is bobbing around and looking really like a dust spot, to be honest with you, so that's getting removed in post. Alright, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but basically as you can see, you've got this this channel where the sea is coming from left to right, which is bringing some nice motion in the water, which is then leading you through into this main mountain here. Yeah, I think it works quite well and feels quite balanced, because that mountain on the right is so dominant, which is probably not so evident on this video, but yeah, on the photo itself is very, very dominant. So yeah, if this one turns out any good, I'll pop it on screen now. Let me know what you think. I'm going to stick around in this composition for a little bit longer though. What I'm hoping for is for some of these clouds to get lit up. Yeah, and hopefully maybe even a bit of alpine glow, but I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to stick around this composition, wait till the sun rises, and then frantically try and find another composition for the morning, and then that should be me done for the morning. So yeah, as soon as I get more updates on this, I'll let you know. Alright, so sticking with the same composition, as time's gone, I found it's a little bit imbalanced. So with, I don't know if you can see this, with this section here, a big bit of water, I felt it was just feeling a little bit left heavy, but what I've just found is there's been a couple of big waves that have come through, just like now, and it's basically creating a pool of white just over here. So it's kind of just rebalancing the scene. So yeah, I think that's definitely going to make it work a lot better than I thought it was going to. So yeah, going to wait for a few more of these to come through. Again, also wait for the sun to pop up, and hopefully get a couple more compositions. I've just found another composition just over there where Nigel's taking photos. Like I say, if this one works out any good, I'll pop it on the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy the videos, please give me a like and subscribe. So yeah, I think there might also be some potential for some kind of more minimalist kind of abstract shots, with the patterns in the rocks and the little rock pools that are around. So I might look around, spend some time looking around those and see if I can find anything of interest. Yeah, stick around with this one for a bit, and I'll give you an update if anything changes.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night.
Alright, so I've just moved over about 5 meters from there, incorporating this rock as the main foreground interest. It's been quite a difficult one to compose, and I'm still not entirely happy with it, but I'll give it a go anyway. I'll persevere. But what I'm really liking is kind of the patterns, the swirls of the sea here. And I'm having to be really careful. I'm right on the edge of a lump of rock, and every now and then a big wave comes in and yeah, just kind of splash over. So I'm gonna not vlog for too long here, so I want to keep an eye on the waves. Yeah, basically what I've done, I've got a section of rock on the left hand side here, a section on the right hand side, and also the main one in the middle, and the mountains in the background. I put the sort of mountain line, if you like, on the top third. I think it kind of works, maybe a little bit imbalanced, but we'll give it a go anyway and see how it turns out. If it does turn out, I'll pop it on the screen with a big wave. If it doesn't turn out, then I'll still put it on the screen and I'll explain my reasons as to why I don't think it works. But I'm going to stop vlogging because the waves are getting a bit ferocious. So hopefully I'll get a couple of these shots out.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night.
Okay, so I think I've got my last shot of the morning. Got in quite telephoto on the mountains over here. I'm using that central, really dominant mountain as kind of the main subject, and then sort of framing it off with the mountains on either side of it. So placing the mountains, I don't know if you can see this on the screen, the mountains on the kind of top 2/3 and the sky on the top third, and then the sea on the bottom third. Yeah, nice sort of kind of turquoise tones in the sea, but I find that the ripples are a bit of a distraction, so I'm doing a very small long exposure just to smooth that out. I want a nice, clean, simplest, sort of minimalist subject. What I'm waiting for is the sun has now risen, as you can see. It's just for a little pocket of light to hopefully come through, just kiss the top of those mountains. I think that would really complete the image. So I'm going to stick around here for a bit, and the photo that I put on screen will be the one which I like best. Now, whether that's the one with the sun on top of the mountain or not, remains to be seen. So I'm just going to stick it out here for a bit and see how it progresses.
Have a breathe, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months are in and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan.
So I think I've actually got one more image. Pretty much the same location I've been all morning, so I've managed to get like 3 or 4 photos from one location, which is kind of cool. Whack the 14mm lens on. You can just make out I've got the tripod really, super low, legs spread right out, just try and give it some support. But basically with the 14mm, just step over it. With the 14mm, got this leading line going right the way through. The sea in the distance, and then the mountains again with the clouds. I think it's a really nice photo actually. Shooting in a portrait orientation, and yeah, I'm basically focus stacking. I've done about 3 focus stacks. I might only need to use 2 of them, but I'm focusing on these kind of like barnacles, and then yeah, leading that through and doing a focus on the kind of mid-ground and a focus on the background there. As I say, as it's a 14mm, I might only need to use 2 of those, but yeah, better to be safe than sorry, because I won't be coming back here anytime soon. Yeah, so if that photo's any good, I will pop it on the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathing, stay insane.
As seems to be a tradition in Skye, it's raining, and we've got a rainbow just over here, which is great, but I don't want it over there. I want it over there. Yeah, not a lot I can do about that. I'm just going to stand around for a few minutes, just see, you know, if there is any opportunity that we get a rainbow over that mountain. If we do, I mean, that's going to be an absolutely golden shot. But yeah, let's see what happens with that one. Yeah, but if not, that's definitely me done for the day. Heading back. The rainbow has appeared. Okay, I'm going to come back to you on this one and see if I can get this photo. I think we may have just caught it. Whew. Yeah, problem I've got at the moment now is because of the rain is that heavy over there, it's kind of, the scene is dissipating. So I'm just hoping for a little break in the rain, just enough to bring out some detail in the mountain while still maintaining the rainbow, while still not having water on the lens, just allowing to capture the shot. So this could go one of either way. But yeah, I'm going to stick around here because you never know what's going to happen. Fortunately, the rain's coming in this way, so the water doesn't seem to be going on my lens, but my camera's getting absolutely drenched. But I really hope this comes out. If it does, I will put it on the screen now.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences.
Okay, the rainbow is going. Managed to fire off a couple of shots. Hopefully I've got enough data there to capture to at least work with and make the photo actually work. If it does, I'll be really, really happy. So if it does, I'll pop it on the screen. Let me know what you think again in the comments. That is definitely me doing it. I'm now drenched, and down jackets and rain don't really mix. So yeah, gonna head back to the van, have a nice cuppa, bit of food, and see where we go next. Look at this. I have never seen a cow on a beach. Right, so that's us done for Skye. We're on the way back. We stopped in, what was that town called again?
Ooh.
I'll put it on the screen. We stopped in a town, managed to get a shower, have some food. Haven't really had an agenda as such today. Basically, we're heading back to Glencoe for a park up overnight, and then for tomorrow morning, sunrise from a viewpoint looking down the valley. But yeah, on the way back really today, we've just been taking little stop-offs either way. The autumn colours down the roads are absolutely stunning, and we've got some nice low-lying pockets of mist which are really adding to it. So yeah, haven't vlogged much, but what I'll do is I'll just put some photos up at the end of this vlog. Yeah, you know, the tour back. As you can see, Steve's loving it. So yeah, I've got some good little photos, so I'll put them on the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, again, Steve's still loving it. Alright, I'll end it there. Thank you, bye.
And here we have the lesser spotted vlogger in his natural environment, taking videos of castles in Scotland.